Hopefully, Chainsaw Man Volume uh 14 and Research Volume 14 will hoist my microphone high enough. Smashed by Junji Ito. I don't know if I should leave this in. This is kind of a fun segment. What do I need to talk about? Oh yeah, Skibidi Toilet. Skibidi Toilet, the movie. Every now and then, someone in some segment of the entertainment industry will make a movie or some other piece of media that absolutely no one asked for. And the first example that comes to mind for myself and many other people is Morbius, and how they re-released it in theaters because of the Morbin Time meme, only for absolutely no one to go and see it. So a couple nights ago, a chatter on stream mentioned something about Skibidi Toilet, and for whatever reason, I decided to look it up. And one of the first search results to pop up when typing in Skibidi Toilet was Skibidi Toilet Movie. This, of course, led to me in the chat going down the Skibidi Toilet rabbit hole. And I had no idea what Skibidi Toilet was until this, which, my mistake. Apparently, Skibidi Toilet is a YouTube Gmod animated series, or Gmod animatics, by Defrig Boom. And it has over 70 episodes that range typically from some of these are longer, but typically it's like a minute to like 5 minutes or something. And this just absolutely blew up. Like all of these videos have like tens of millions of views, and this was actually an old shit posting channel, and these are basically these Skibidi Toilet videos are basically Gmod shit posts, and for whatever reason they blew up. And it seems like this is it does seem like kids are the main consumers of this content, with it making its way into the mainstream slang and stuff, like Gen Alpha using Skibidi unironically as like a word. I don't think it even has a meaning. People just kind of say it, which I will admit, it is unfortunately fun to say. It is a fun word to say. It's Skibidi. Skibidi, skibidi, skibidi. Oh, don't kill me! I summoned the Skibidi Devil. Sorry about that. It is kind of reminiscent of old YouTube, which I think is really cool. I think it's super neat that Gmod has somehow lasted like the 10 or 15 years since it's come out, just like into the mainstream. And I think that these Gmod, like goofy Gmod videos, are probably a lot better than a lot of the just degenerate crap on TikTok, like who can get the cops called on them first? By harassing strangers in public. It's like there's a whole lot of just degenerate crap on TikTok and social media these days, and I'm kind of glad that this is one of the things that like kids are watching these days or whatever, because it's like this is a lot better than a lot of the stuff on TikTok. A lot of the stuff on TikTok is just complete brain rot, and I think this is a lot better. It's it's so goofy too, and it has this whole lore. Like I'll play a segment from like the first episode or whatever. But it like evolved into like the Skibidi toilets versus the cameramen, and it's become this big crazy like over the top thing. It's super interesting. I haven't watched it all the way through, and I'm probably not going to, but it's super goofy.
What the heck is going on YouTube?
Now, before we move on to the actual point of this video, one of the first things that shows up when you look up Skibidi Toilet Movie is this Netflix teaser trailer, and I just wanted to make people aware. It is fake. If you go to Slurp, the people who made the video, they have this, and you go to their description, they have this disclaimer saying concept trailers are fan-made trailers that explore and sometimes parody potential concept, style, and themes of upcoming movies and beloved franchises. So basically it's fake and it's just a fun video, which it is unfortunate that, you know, part of the reason those videos end up being successful, because I do think they are fun videos, concept trailers like that, but it is unfortunate that part of the reason they end up being successful is because people think they're real. Uh, but that the Netflix Skibidi Toilet movie is fake, but there is a real Skibidi movie coming out. And I don't, but before we do that, I want to point out this one specific comment that I found on this Reddit post. This is, I don't quite know what this Reddit post is about. This looks kind of stupid, like a dumb thing to do from the Skibidi Toilet movie production team side. But there's a comment. There's a comment by Swamp Dungo, and I just wanted to point this out because I thought it was just so funny the way he worded it. No effing way. I thought this was a joke. Are we really going to have G-Man's freaking head popping out of a Source Engine toilet for 90 minutes and have it all directed by Michael Bay? And that leads me into the actual movie. So this so there are multiple articles on this. I'm just going to use the one by Variety. So apparently Michael Bay, the guy who made the Michael Bay Transformers movies, you know, the like 2000, I don't know, like 2008 Transformers movies, around that time. Um Him and Adam Goodman, who I don't know, but he was apparently the president of Paramount Pictures for a while. And the two of them are teaming up together to make a Skibidi toilet movie. It's so goofy. And they're partnering up with Alexei Gerasimov, sorry if I butchered that name, that who is the owner of the channel that does the Skibidi toilet Gmod shitposts. And it's so goofy. They think it's actually they seem to think it's actually going to be successful, but I feel like it's just going to be like garbage that no one goes to see. And they just think they'll capitalize off of it because of the meme. But like part of the reason it's successful is because it's like it has that kind of low quality vibe and it's on YouTube. I don't think a movie is gonna be successful. Um, Maybe though, who knows if kids can actually get out to go to the theaters instead of just waiting to pirate it on their mom's computer like 3 months later. But like, it's just so goofy, and even goofier. They Let me just find it real quick. Okay, this is so goofy. They say he's building something that could be the next Transformers or could be a Marvel universe. They actually want the Skibidi Toilet universe to be a thing, to be like a legitimate film franchise. I can't see this actually being successful, but it's so goofy. Um I and I didn't read this full article. There there's also some stuff on like brain rot. I don't know. I already talked about brain rot. But like it's just I just find this so interesting. And like also something else about it being a movie, if it's a 90-minute film that you're trying to market to an audience who can only sit down for 1 to 5 minutes, maybe not even that long, to watch Skibidi Toilet, then it's I don't think they're gonna be able to watch a full film. I should also probably mention I'm pretty sure the audio is just an old TikTok music audio that went viral. And they're basically just speaking gibberish, which is really interesting that gibberish somehow turned into Gen Alpha saying Skibidi all the time. But yeah. I couldn't I couldn't find the original. I looked up to try and find where the audio actually came from, but I didn't have very much luck. I'm not going to play any segments from my stream. If you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link to that stream in the description, but I'm just going to talk about it here. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because it's super goofy. It's just super crazy that I don't know the world we live in today. Am I right? But yeah, subscribe. Go watch my Berserk video. Don't worry, there aren't any. I don't know where it is. There aren't any spoilers, so don't worry about that. And if there's something fun in the first 2 minutes, so if you can't get through the first two minutes, then you have Skibidi brain rot. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Johnny, bye bye. Do you like my nails? I think they look so cool. They look so Skibidi. Okay, bye, Johnny.